Hello everybody, welcome to this midway point stream. We are midway-ish point through the double game week. Obviously there's less games to come than have already been, but for those of us with a lot of double game week plans, it is basically another game week left to go. So far, it's been pretty awful. I've seen some big scores going around, 70 plus. Someone in the chat has just said I think they got 80 something, which is ridiculous this week. But for most of us, it's not looking good. Those that don't have their free hit, it's for 35. Probably kept a lot of Liverpool players. They did well. Matthew in the chat's on 83, -4. That is ridiculous. It's been awful. Yes, the roast dinner poll. I couldn't fit any more stuff in. Ha! Do you get it? Stuff in. I couldn't fit any more stuff in. It's like stuffing. And to be honest, I forgot about the polls. I thought I'd come up here late tonight. Usually I have this all prepared like an hour in advance. I thought I'll just chill out. I've cooked tonight, cleared everything up. I'll just chill out, wait for the stream, and just set it all up as I'm about to go into it. And I completely forgot the polls. So yeah, they're done now. There's not too many we can have right now, I suppose, apart from free hit essentials, but there'll be more to talk about that on Thursday, I think. So, yes, this is my team so far. I'm on 50 points. I took a 4-point hit in the end. So I did what I said I was probably going to do. I bought in Kevin Long, which is amazing. 10 points, like, it's 4 million. I only got him because Ben Mee was injured. Didn't even look at him before that. By the way, if anyone usually does the polls but can't see them or sees the old ones, you need to refresh. Yeah, I got in Kevin Long just because Ben Mee was injured. Nothing more than that. It's the kind of luck you sometimes get in FPL. I went for Kane over Lukaku. I think I made a bit of a mistake with my thinking around Kane and Lukaku. So obviously at this point it doesn't matter. In fact, I'm probably happier to have Kane now than Lukaku. Obviously that wasn't so much yesterday. But I could get Long in Kane in for free, and the reason I didn't want to get Lukaku was because I didn't want to take an extra transfer, a -4 maybe down the line, or just use an extra transfer. But in the end, I got Kane in, and then took a hit to get Lingard anyway, which was, to be honest, a way to get a Man United player, because I didn't want to watch the Man United games without a Man United player. Knowing full well that Lingard would probably miss minutes in one of the games, I still went for it. So really what I should have done is just got Long in anyway and got Lukaku in, and then used an extra transfer to get Kane later on, because that would have still been like getting Lingard in this week. But hey, look, mistakes made. I'm probably happier I've got Kane now. Lingard might be alright to the end of the season, although Man United now got nothing to play for. As a non-Lukaku owner, that United game was, beautiful. I actually fell asleep for the first 30 minutes. I've been walking a bit more recently, and decided to go on an hour-long walk this morning. And so then I went for another walk this afternoon. So by the time I laid down on the sofa to watch the United game, I fell asleep for the first 30 minutes. I kept waking up thinking it was going to be like 3-3 or something. Anyway, yeah, the game week's been rubbish. There's a whole nother game week essentially to go. I'm hoping for something. Vardy, he scored. Happy with that. Really happy with that, in fact. Because I was hoping he would match Kane or Lukaku. He's beaten them so far. And the Southampton game could be good. Only concern about the West Brom win is City have nothing to play for. Yeah, absolutely. The only good thing, the only kind of saving grace I can see is I don't know when they'll get the trophy. I don't know if it will be this weekend. If it is, then I think that's a good thing. They're at home. They've just won the league. I feel like they put out a strong side. I don't think this is the match where they put in youngsters. It depends what we hear Pep Guardiola say as well. Like, he might say Swansea are still in a relegation fight. It's our duty to put out a full squad. But then again, their second squad's good enough to beat them. But I think they still put out a full strength squad. But maybe I'm just saying that because I want Triple City in my free hit. They're not just going to suddenly rotate the whole team, I don't think. I've not got I've not got many worries about Alonso getting banned. The referee was looking straight at it. He could say he didn't see it, but it seems unlikely. So you're right about the West Brom game. It would have been nicer if United had won and then beaten Bournemouth, and then Man City would have had to play a full-strength team, but I still think they're going to. I'm going Triple City regardless, unless Pep comes out and says, no, I'm going to rotate. They've had a long season, they need a rest. Then it's Triple City, triple attack. I don't know whose defence I'm going to rely on for the free hit, to be honest. Sorry. Because Arsenal are not looking too good. Arsenal are just rotating too many players. Great weekend for Joe. An 8-hour round trip to Huddersfield to watch Watford lose in the 92nd minute. Ouch. If he doesn't see it, then we'll get... Yeah, if the ref says he doesn't see it, then he may get a ban. I just don't think that kind of tackle... I just don't see it. I'm not that worried, to be honest. And I'm not worried because there's nothing I can do about it as well. I think Liverpool are going to be tough on the free hit, though. Because they could rest players. We'll see. I may just get 2 Liverpool players. Salah, I think I'm going to go for Salah unless Klopp says something to make me think he's not going to play. Hopefully, because Liverpool's the early game, Anfield Express should have the lineup. So that's going to really help free hitters this week. You'd almost want to do your free hit and have a backup plan just in case people miss out. Remember, Mark has Alonso too, so a ban is unlikely. Yeah, okay. Totally agree. Free hit 35 is all about City assets. The big question is, who do you captain in Game Week 35? I've put that up as a poll. So the 4 polls that I quickly did just then was, if you could pick one right now, would you still, if you've got Lukaku, would you still go for Lukaku or would you switch to Kane? I am much happier now having Kane than I was having, because now it's just a single game week, Kane versus Lukaku. And I definitely want Kane from Game Week 36 onwards, so I'm much happier now. Obviously, Lukaku could still do really well against Bournemouth. Some people talking about a rest. I just don't see it. So, yeah. If you could pick one right now, Lukaku or Kane. I wouldn't pick either option because it'd just be interesting to get people's views. Game Week 34 points so far. Game Week 35 captain. See if that changes as the week goes on. The best part of a roast dinner. That's because my biggest achievement in life in the last few months is that I cooked my first ever roast dinner, and it was pretty decent. And now we've had like roast chicken for like 4 out of the last 5 weeks because I just cook it every time. So that's kind of in my head. I've just eaten it. Lukaku was unlucky not to score today. Still hopeful. He was indeed, yes. But like I say, now it is just a 1-game shoot-off. Kane against Brighton. Kane must be so annoyed with that City game. Didn't even have a shot. Or was it didn't have a shot on target? I think it was just didn't have a shot. Was it a bird's eye when you put in the microwave? No, it was not. I did forget about Yorkshire puddings, I'm sorry. Did have 2 as well. I said on the Scoutcast, I can't remember what it was in relation to, what we were talking about, but I did say that Smalling now could, funnily enough, be the most nailed on Man United defender, but I wasn't going to bring him in. And I can imagine a lot of people didn't either. It's just too risky, but it looks like he could play again against Bournemouth. Bailly comes back in, maybe. What colour socks do I have on? Black. Which Man City players are you using for your free hits? So I'll show you my free hit team. I'll just show you my free hit team now. I know straight away it needs work because there's no way I'm doubling on Arsenal defence, I don't think. Thick gravy or water gravy? Thick. A few months on, do you miss your old house or Atsu more? Definitely Atsu. I don't miss my old house at all. The polls should be new ones now, but if you signed into the stream straight away, they will be the old ones. But if you refresh, you should see the new ones. Worst double game week in recent memory. It's bad, yeah. It's not been great, let's be honest. Like in my team, apart from Vardy, only Salah scored well, and he doesn't get another game. But Obviously, I've got long, I suppose. I don't like this. Now everyone says that single game week players are better, but that's just... Do you know what I mean? Let's go back in seasons past when double game week players have smashed it. This is just... I think this is, you know, anomaly. Oh my god. Anomaly, not the norm. I don't know. Maybe people think differently. Pigs in blankets, yeah, Christmas only. Pigs in blankets are one of those things where every time I have them at Christmas, I always think, why don't I have these all year round? Same as Pancake Day. I only ever have pancakes on Pancake Tuesday, but they're great. There is a bit of hindsight, of course, but yeah, it could all change by the end of the week. If Willian actually gets a goal, it will, you know, views change a lot. Anyway, let me put my free hit team up. This needs tinkering. I've barely looked at it. I did it earlier just to get it going. Don't kill me. This is what I'm looking at currently. Now, Zaha's a bit of a knee-jerk, I'll be honest. But I think he did well, didn't he? Benteke wasn't playing, I think, right? So, with Benteke not in the side, he could be a better option. Hazard, yeah, if you had Hazard, fair enough. Although he's still very expensive. But if he does well in the second leg fixture, you know what I mean. Milivojevic. I've still not got him in my team. Lidl or Audi? I tend to go to Lidl more. I like some of the yogurt. Your bench is way too strong. So people have said this to me, and that's fair enough. But where do I upgrade? Like, you could say the money on the bench is only wasted if there's someone who's going to play in my first 11 who I should upgrade. If that makes sense. So, for example, you could say I need De Bruyne. Or I could get De Bruyne and spend the money on that instead. So get Rondon, Jesus Christ, get Rondon down to like a 4.5 million, and spend the money on De Bruyne instead. But I'm not sure I want De Bruyne. I think I prefer Sterling and Sané. I don't know. I mean, De Bruyne is probably definitely going to play, and he is capable of a double-figure haul, of course. Okay, yeah. God, I hate having stuff like this up. Double Arsenal defence. I literally just said it's not going to happen. I have to change it now before I get inundated with people moaning at me. Maybe I should go triple Everton defence. Stop talking about me. I can't. I love chicken. It's a challenge to use all your squad value. Exactly. It seems stupid to go for a cheap bench when I've got the money to upgrade it. Yeah, no, I have already thought about De Bruyne. I actually need to check because I've not done too much research, but yeah, he's got quite a few double-figure hauls. But he has been a bit out of form. He's probably just knackered. Wouldn't surprise me. Jesus, yeah, his home scores are pretty nice. I mean, yeah, of course, I could have De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? I got tons of money. You know, instead of Rondon, we could get Tulloch, of course. Although J-Rod's in good form. We'll put Tulloch in. Tulloch. Maybe I just bet on triple Everton defence. Is Jagielka playing at the moment? Yeah. Boom, there you go, job done. I've still got Monreal, Jesus, okay. There you go, job done. What more do you want? Nah, double City defence, I don't know. Are Swansea going to roll over? I'm not sure, I don't know. I'd like to just have all three City attackers and some of them will get points. Yeah, I could go for Nick Pope against Stoke. Only one Liverpool, yeah, so far. I'll probably wait and see the lineup. Like, if Firmino is guaranteed to start, then I might get him instead. Triple Everton. No, you're not missing anything. I'm just being an idiot, really. I don't know. I don't look at any of those defences and think... I mean, you're mostly going to bet on the home teams, right? So, Man City, I want their attackers. Who else do you go for? Arsenal. Not sure about that. The play's crazy. Leicester wasted so many chances. Another great game for Pope. City and Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, I could just play Liverpool defenders. I got Liverpool goalie. Oh, let me change the music. And I feel like we're going to get bogged down in free hit talk. I mean, because I will just spend the whole stream tinkering. Other than Aubameyang, it's not worth it for United Arsenal players. Yeah, I mean, if you could guarantee who was going to play from Arsenal, that's a different story. Like, if I knew Ramsey was going to be play, he'd be straight in. But there's just no guarantee. They've been rotating so much. I mean, Mustafi, Monreal, Cech, and Aubameyang seem to be playing quite a bit. But unless I know for sure, I just won't risk it. Yeah, Shaqiri is someone I got my eye on actually, because they're still fighting relegation. I think he was okay as well against Spurs, so I've not counted him out yet. Silva stunts De Bruyne returns. Yeah, I mean Silva could be a better option than De Bruyne. I'm honestly not concerned with spending all my money this week. You'll have Coleman and Baines in your team. I'm not sure I can go Everton defence again. I mean, Newcastle have been doing okay recently, but they've just hit the 40-point mark. Will that be a case of they just give up now? Oh, if Long scores another goal, it'd be so good. I actually tweeted Adam, who's in the chat. He said something about the game, and it said something like, I can't wait for the Kevin Long brace. Now, okay, it was just one goal off, but still. Edison and Van Dijk. Yeah, I mean, Van Dijk could be in. I could have Robertson instead. Don't think it's a huge issue either way. I might go Van Dijk. I still feel like that man can get you a goal. Edison. Nah, I think I'm going triple City attack. I can't turn that down. It's going good, Mr. Vader. How are you? Chris Wood could haul. Against Stoke, maybe. Balassi looks like getting something. I think it could be a good time to play Newcastle. Milivojevic will probably be on my bench, I guess. I don't think I'm going to play him, but that is classic FPL manager thinking sometimes. Even though I know how many times he scores, even though he's on penalties, I still probably won't have him playing in my first 11. Yeah, the thing about... Yeah, Aguero's a bit of an annoying one. If Aguero's confirmed back or could be fit, then it makes Jesus an annoying one to have. I guess it is just a single game. So he might not rush Aguero back from injury now, especially with the league over. So I think Jesus would probably be okay. Same as me for Vardy. I'm loving Jamie Vardy. The man doesn't stop scoring. Shame he didn't get any bonus points. But Southampton... To come away with a Vardy goal and a Kevin Long goal in that game is I'm pretty happy with that. Just hoping Vardy now goes and gets loads of goals against Southampton. I know he doesn't score that often, score braces that often. Even if he could get a goal and a 2 or 3 bonus points, that'd be nice. My overall rank is 35,000. I went up a massive 2,280 places today, this week so far, which is rubbish. I was worried a few weeks ago that this season was just going to peter out. Unless something magic happens in the second half of this double game week. It looks like that could happen. I don't know how many points I'm going to gain in the free hit, to be honest. And then Double game week 37. I've got my triple captainship, so it's not all over, that's for sure. I don't know. It's just petering out a bit. It's very tough to rise. I mean, I'm on for another green arrow, so I can't complain. Just maybe I haven't taken enough risks. But that's the kind of man I am. Pogba, though. How many people had Pogba? That's so harsh. No points. I did think it was I did say this. I did think it was a bit of a knee-jerk after the City game, because he hasn't been doing that much recently. The killer was when Lingard came on, because straight away that put him back. Yeah, I've got Kane captain. There is a chance there for sure. Actually, it's the Spurs versus Brighton game on Sky, because I definitely want to watch that. Sanchez was, yeah, the whole Man United team wasn't great. I'm surprised we lined up with a 4-3-3. I mean, I suppose that pushes Pogba forward. He said he might do okay pre-game, but he obviously didn't. Triple captain Pogba. That. Do you know what I mean? I tweeted out earlier about how I can kind of take FPL on the chin these days, and I just won't look at my team, and I'll come back to it later on if I have a bad week. But if I triple captained Pogba, that would be a killer for me. Higazi was really good. We noticed, I think we saw that Higazi was just clearing everything with his head, so we thought, do you know what? We'll play some more crosses in. I mean, I know Lukaku should have scored, but still. Do I think Sanchez will start the next game? He probably will. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets reduced minutes. The league's over now. It has been for ages. Got to concentrate on that FA Cup game. Is Aguero worth the risk? We'll have to see what Pep says. I mean, he ruled Aguero out last week, so if he does that again, obviously not worth the risk. People have overestimated Man United because of the City win. It was kind of back to the norm. We just couldn't get through the bus. And to be fair to West Brom, they didn't just park the bus and just clear it. They were trying to play out. Rondon held the ball up pretty nicely, actually, just waiting for McLean or whoever was playing down the right to bomb forward. Yeah, I'm happy with Son getting the full game against Brighton. Matt, who moderates sometimes in the chat, he did say Lamella would probably start against City. West Brom with a better team? I'm not sure about that. Aiming for 1k? I've got no chance of 1,000. Top 1,000 now. You got a new TV and it's huge. A lot better than the old one, but I have a full Burnley bench with a couple of players. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I didn't think that Lamella was great, to be honest. I said it on the last stream. Like I knew that Son would get reduced minutes or benched in one of the games. I was just hoping that it wasn't. Well, I thought it might be the Brighton one. That he would get reduced minutes in. Now it looks like he'll play. But he's part of their best 11 now, and they're not as good without him. Not only has he got an eye for goal and he's quick, but he's also like an outlet for him. Provides some extra width. Yeah, Mr. Bowstring not been doing great. I think he said he's out of the top 100 now. Which is insane. Let me have a look. Shamir with a £1. Thank you very much. Just trying to think of his real name. Oh, he's 76th. So not quite out there yet. Oh, he got 26. Lukaku captain, Kane vice, fair enough. William, Son, Mara, yeah, usual gross. Jordan, Ayew on the bench. Did I score? Oh, okay. I did not know Jordan Ayew scored. When I checked Twitter, it said that it was Andre Ayew. Okay. Got my eye on Jordan Ayew. Full show. Didn't think Lamella did anything to warrant a first team place. I know, but they're just resting him, aren't they? They rest Son all the time. Well, not all the time, but they rest him quite a bit. Liverpool could rotate for Roma. Like I've already said, though, we should get the team. I mean, Anfield Express have been pretty good with team sheets. I'd be surprised if Son doesn't start versus Brighton. I don't see why he needs a double rest. You'd imagine he starts the FA Cup, so... Am I worried about City rotation? I'm not, but I will wait and see what Pep says. Okay, questions going too fast. Am I sticking to triple Everton defence? I'm not, no. I'm not quite sure what to do there. Like, if I know that Van Dijk and Robertson are starting, which they probably will, and Firmino's starting as well, then I'd probably play 3-4-3, drop Zaha, put Firmino up front, and put Van Dijk or Robertson in defence. And I probably will have one of Baines in common. I don't know if I'll have both. Would be great if we get the City team sheet. It's probably not going to happen. No, definitely not. They're on Sunday, 4:30. No chance. There's actually more games on Sunday than there is on Saturday. There's one game, 12:30 Saturday, Liverpool. One at 3 o'clock, and then 3 games on Sunday. And then they're even spreading it out. So the Everton game's on Monday. Might go for double Everton defence, just for the lols. Get to watch that. Or maybe Tozen. Maybe he's an option. I have a feeling that Salah will now only get points when Liverpool play him with his Prince Triangle attack, or we may even see Salah deployed as a main man. Yeah, we might do. We'll get the team sheet, we'll see. And then hopefully, because Liverpool are the early kickoff again in Gameweek 36, we should get the team sheet again. And if we know Salah's starting, then I may even captain him ahead of Kane, and just keep him for Gameweek 36. Who am I? I've never had a good triple captain. So, who was it last year? I did it on Aguero last year, early. A bit like Kane this year. Aguero had his double game week a bit earlier. He wasn't in great form, to be fair, or he was just coming back into form or something. I don't know. He got like 9 points in total, so it was rubbish. And then the year before it was Andy Carroll. I think that's the only two. And then hang on. And then in game week 37, Salah plays Chelsea anyway, so we don't really care. And then it's final day of the season. We'll see if he starts. I'm sure he will, unless they're in the Champions League final. Yeah, so triple captain Andy Carroll, it got that bad. I think he was in a bit of form, and I left my triple captain to game week 37, and there wasn't many options from what I remember. I mean, I don't know how it ended up on Andy Carroll, but Jesus, that was bad. I think he got... I can't remember if he got 1 point and that tripled to 3, or he got 3 and it tripled to 9, but either way it was really bad. Well, I'm quite glad I didn't get Sanchez in now, because he would have had to beat Salah by 8 points, which means he needs to get 14 or more in the second game, which could happen, but I don't know. Okay, I'm going to change. People will always question me otherwise. I could go for Pope. I don't know about Pope away from home. But people tend not to look at the goalkeeper, so I'll just put that in for now. Van Dijk, Firmino. Welcome back, Firmino. 0.1 million to find. Oh, hang on. Something's messed up here. What's the cheapest midfielder I can get? 4.2, that'll do for now. Yeah, King, there you go. 2.5 million. Ooh. 2.5 million, that doesn't really work out all that well. Mama. Nah, not getting Tozen. Oh. I forgot about De Bruyne. By the way, did anyone see Sané's volley? It was very good. I don't know, we'll just put someone cheap in for now. What we'll do... By the way, free hit's so much better than wildcard mid-season because you don't have to worry about messing your transfer up. There you go, I'll get less questions about my free hit now. Who will I captain though? Captain's going to be really interesting this week. I mean, if he starts, it's going to be Salah actually. What am I even saying? If he doesn't, then captain will be interesting. There we go. You triple captain Shuani from Middlesbrough? No way, come on. By the way, City was so good against Spurs. I know they've been so good all season, but Spurs, they just couldn't get going. Sterling, I would actually be tempted to captain him. But probably not. If I know Salah's playing, I'd just captain Salah. Like, why would I not? But Sterling, he gets so many chances. All you need is that one game where he actually puts two of them away, and you're laughing. Silva or Sané? I mean, that's a close one. Silva does tend to get forward quite a bit. I mean, Silva's been in very good form for a lot of the season when he's played. So he's probably maybe a safe pick. I don't know, I like Sané though. I feel he's got a big haul in him. Disappointed with Sterling last night. He was awful. I don't know if he was awful, but yes, he does miss good chances every game, to be fair. But he still had one. I think he's had his best scoring season. Look at him this year compared to last year. He's still one of the best players in the leagues this year, I think. I don't think he was that bad against Spurs. He just obviously missed a glorious chance twice, I think. Still ended up scoring though. You get in those shooting positions enough, you end up scoring eventually. Of course, if he was more clinical, then he'd be having a much better season than Salah. He gets that many chances, but you know, he's not at the moment. Yeah, Mendy's an interesting one. I wonder if they'll stick him straight in. The only thing, I don't know. It depends how they look at it. They might put him in as a way of saying kind of, hey, look, we're sorry you missed the whole season, but here, come and join in the celebrations. But at the same time, if I was Delph, I'd be annoyed if Mendy came straight back in. I kind of think, look, I took over from you. I had a really good season. Let's remember as well, City have stormed the league with Fabian Delph at left back for most of the season. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they don't have another left back like Mendy. You're right, but I mean they've gotten all right without him. Do you know what I mean? Any reason why City won't mass rotate? Because it's the home game after they've won the league. I don't know. If I was Pep, I'd be... Well, I don't know. If I was Pep, I'd be a crazy man probably. I would just think, let the guys that have won the league that have played the most games play this game at home in front of the fans. You got 3 subs to give 3 players standing ovations as well. You know what? Do you know what I mean? Sub De Bruyne off 80 minutes. Let him have a standing ovation for the seasons he's had. Silva, maybe Sterling. There's still records to be broken, I'm sure. Swansea is still in the relegation fight, so maybe Pep will feel like he has to, play a strong squad to make it fair. Yes, City could be partying all week, as Super Tiger says, but I don't know. They're professional footballers in there. I don't think it'll be too crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're absolutely hammered as I speak. I mean, I would be if I just won the league, but I don't know. They've just been so good this season, and imagine City with the pressure off. Like, I mean, could they be even better? I don't know. Stride 102 with a $2 donation from California. Thanks for tuning in, my man. What time is it in California? $2 in the afternoon. That's handy. If you haven't already, by the way, hit the like button on the stream. We much appreciated. Loads of likes on the last stream. Number 100. This is number 101. That's not better, but whatever. And vote on the polls if you haven't already. There's 4 polls, so make sure to get your vote in as quick as possible. We'll do them in about 20 minutes. Yeah, Vincent Company is a stand-up professional. He's probably having half a pint or something right as we speak. It would be the problem with City is this week you want like 5 or 6 of their players. You don't want just 3, do you? Like, I'd love to get Company in. Almost certainly he will start, but I just want attackers. Quick fire round. I know we didn't do one in the last stream. A few playing for World Cup squads. This is where I'd love to speak to a manager or a few ex-players. And does that really come into their thinking? Is Mourinho now going to play Lingard more because he really wants to go to the World Cup? I don't know. Does that happen? It might be in the players' mind. Is it in the managers? I mean, yeah, Jesus is probably playing for his place alongside Firmino. If it was Salah in position of Sterling, he would score hat-tricks every game. I mean, to be fair, Salah has scored his fair amount of chances as well. At the end of the day, no player, even like Ronaldo and Messi, don't score every chance they get. Obviously, they score a lot because they've got ridiculous scoring records, but not every single one. Jesus is nailed for the World Cup. Brazil man just said so. Okay, fair enough. Seems a bit harsh on Firmino. He's had a great season. I did miss Yorkshire puddings off the roasting list. It has been pointed out to me several times already. I'm sorry. If Claude Puel was anything to go by, World Cup plans don't mean anything to him. It's more about the results. Okay. How quickly did I... Well, that's good to know for Mahrez and Vardy. If Mahrez could pull his finger out. How quick did you get into the top 50k this year? Oh god, really slowly. The first time I was in the top 50k was Gameweek 23, but then I was back out of it in Gameweek 27 and not back into it again until Gameweek 31. So I basically I got into the top. I basically went from 51k to 25k, which is a great week. And that was the week when I was like, oh, now I can just kick on. That's brilliant. I had a Nautovic, 16, Kane captain, scored 13, 26 altogether. Firmino scored, Salah scored, Son scored, Alonso Jones both got clean sheets. So I got to top 25k and thought, oh, here we go. And then I had 5 red arrows. So it wasn't great, to be honest. How did you find that so quick? I just had a look on the site. What was my team at the start of the season? Let's have a look. What was my team at the start of the season? That was my team. Ben Foster, West Brom, not knowing they were going to get relegated. Gabbiadini, oof, will he ever make my team again? Not so sure. De Bruyne, a lot of people had De Bruyne for the first 4 games, was playing too deep, and he really was playing really deep. But obviously he's a quality player, and the game after he did well, and he's done well ever since. Salah in from Game Week 1, Mkhitaryan, that was my favourite part of Game Week 1, was when Mkhitaryan and Lukaku both scored. Or, no, sorry, Mkhitaryan got 2 assists, I think, and 3 bonus. Lukaku with 13, one of the only double-digit hauls he got all season. And then Stevens and Bertrand, double Southampton defence. Any certainties in your team for next year? Any certainties? Harry Kane. It's going to depend on the fixtures, I suppose. Hey Stephen, does Zaha not tempt me for Game Week 35? He was actually in my team when I turned the stream on. I've just been... Basically, I've made my free hit team as kind of universally template as possible, because otherwise everyone just tells me to switch the player they would like to see in, and I just end up switching all streams. So what I'm doing is probably waiting for the Liverpool team and then making my final choices. Hopefully we'll get it early. But yeah, Zaha is someone to consider, because Watford aren't doing too great right now. He seems to be in a bit of form. I don't know about Arnautovic at Arsenal. Again, Arnautovic is in form. But away to Arsenal, I'm not sure about that one. Gotta have Kevin Long there. I might even make Kevin Long captain with his goal scoring ability. I've been led to believe the minimum game rule doesn't apply so much now. City will be allocated 40 mils. Okay. I know that's definitely the case for goalkeepers. Number 1 player in the world, clinging on only 3 points ahead. Tulloch not doing the business for him. Okay, let's do a quick fire round. Hang on. I got a feeling that there's only... I don't have a problem with doing streams now. The only kind of thing, I suppose, is it's hard to give definitive answers when everything can change. We've basically got, like I said earlier in the stream, we've basically got a whole nother game week to come before game week 35 because of the amount of players left. Oh, sorry. You're starting the Kane in August debate very early. I know. We'll see what the fixtures are like. One player I will definitely have my eye on, although unfortunately, fortunately I suppose if you've got him in your team, he's scoring quite well. I wonder what they'll price Aubameyang at next year. Because I think he's a quality player. Maybe Arsenal will be refreshed next year. I don't know. It's more of a halftime team talk this stream. A regroup after going 2-0 down. Yeah, it was pretty rubbish, like I said. We'll have a few oranges, a few orange segments. Back from under 13s football. Quick drink of water. A suck on an orange. Back into the game. What do I think of Man United today? That's just summed up Man United season, really. You come back and you beat City, and then you can't be bothered and have no way of getting through West Brom. Mata, and I don't know if it would have made a difference. Kind of the grass is always greener when you're not doing well, but it felt like we needed Rashford and Martial from the start, or one of them, because Sanchez and Mata, they're not wingers, really. I mean, Sanchez is, but he still comes inside a lot. So does Morata. Mata. So maybe we could have done with someone just to provide width and I don't know, kind of spread West Brom out a bit, because they could stay quite compact and they kept us out for the whole game in the end. Obviously, we're a bit unlucky. That was probably a penalty on Herrera, I think. Looks like he stood on his foot. Lukaku should have scored a couple of times. This is maybe a bit unlucky. Mourinho is finished. Nah. Transfer plans at 36 and 37. Honestly, I'm not sure, because I've already got my triple Spurs in place. I was looking at Man City players, but I don't really... I'm pretty confident they're going to play a full strength team in this side. This game. We'll see what Pep says about records and stuff. You know, whether his players want to play. But I don't know about now going for like 2 or 3 City players if we don't know they're definitely going to play in 37. So in 36, I may hold my transfer, save it for the double game week and just see what needs changing then. But right now, I don't have a clear plan for it, which I kind of like because it means I'm kind of a bit more flexible with what I do, basically. Spurs looked pretty demotivated versus City. I know, but who doesn't look demotivated against City, I suppose? I mean, they basically played Kane out of the game, though, to be fair. I don't know. We'll see how they go. The good thing is about Spurs, they've already got their players in. We'll see how they do against Brighton and then reassess. But I don't think I'm going to start taking them out when they've got Watford double game week and whoever it is on the last day. Well, yeah, Liverpool don't, but, you know, Liverpool have been really good this season. Got to somehow get a bench boost out for 37 with 2 free transfers and at least 6 changes needed. Ouch, that's a lot of hits coming. Any mini-leagues to play for? Not really. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to come as high as possible in the Mods and Cons League. I'm currently top 10. It'd be nice to get a bit higher. But the one I really want to win that's got a bit of money riding on it, I just cannot catch the guy. Like, he got Robertson in, clean sheet. He's got Smalling and Goodmanson on the bench. He had Murray. He had Murray and Gross. He basically had Murray and Gross, Lukaku captain, Smalling. He still scored 4 more points than me, and I took a hit, so it's 8 more points. I just can't catch him. He knows what he's doing. Too far off at this point. To catch him, I'd have to take so many risks between now and the end of the season. And if I don't catch him, I'll just kill my rank. So, basically not going for it. Do I think Ryan Sessegnon will be a defender or midfielder? I don't know much about the Championship, so someone can tell me otherwise. But I think he plays more as a defender, right? I'm not against hits. I'm pretty much playing for overall rank right now. I most of the time now I play for overall rank. There's just no mini leagues with enough riding on it, to be honest. I'm 80 points behind. It's just, honestly, I've been kind of that much for the whole season. Sessegnon plays left wing. Okay, there you go. Got it wrong. Okay, let's do quick fire in now. It's 19 minutes past. We'll do it till 25 minutes past. 6 minutes. The same amount of points that Jamie Vardy has scored this week. 6. Champions League winner, Real Madrid. Although 3 times in a row, that would be very impressive. Real Madrid, though. Roast chicken all the way. I don't like beef or pork that much. Coke over Pepsi. Best roast dinner condiment. I'm a stuffing man. Although my roast potatoes are really good. So, Salah or De Bruyne. I think it's really tough on De Bruyne. He's had such a great season, but if it's between those two, you could arguably say De Bruyne has not even been Man City's best player. You could say it's Silva, so I think you have to go for Salah. Liverpool or Roma. I think that's going to be super close. I don't really know. Liverpool got a great chance, to be honest, to get into that final. Fish or chips? I mean, both. You have to have both. Give Mourinho another 300 million? Why not? Let's do it. My favourite drink? Like what? Like alcohol or otherwise? I'm just drinking water pretty much at the moment. Oh, let's talk FPL on the Scoutcast. I love the Scoutcast. I love doing that. But of course, this is my baby, so I have to say this now. Why is Salah not captain? Because I don't know if he's going to play. Who's going to get relegated? West Brom, for sure. I'd have to look at the table. I can't remember now. Who's there? Stoke and Southampton. Sugar or diet soft drinks? I stopped drinking sugary ones a little while ago, and I've stopped drinking the diet ones now too. Feel much better. Was 9/11 an inside job? Absolutely. I've seen Zeitgeist. Full picture someday. Full picture of what? MLS winner. LA Galaxy? I don't know. I just know LA Galaxy. Do I drink scotch? No. Not really a big fan of spirits, to be honest. Best player I haven't owned this season. Oh, who haven't I owned? I don't know. There must be someone. Who's done really well that I've just never owned? I can't even think, actually. Sané, maybe? I don't know if he's been that good. David Silva? That's a tough one, actually. I've owned most of the big boys. I think. Someone else will tell me in chat. Leighton Baines or Kevin Ranas? Leighton Baines every day. Yeah, Milivojevic. That's always not owned all season. Good point. And Aguero, yeah. Do you feel the guys in the Scoutcast are copying each other too much? No, I just think we've probably got similar thinking. It's not like we email each other or check beforehand who's doing what. Do I believe in ghosts? Nah. Beach or city holidays? City. Oh, England or Ireland? That's you can't ask me a question like that. I'd be lynched either way. I'm right-handed. Favourite TV series? 24, I would say. I used to love that show. Actually, I don't know if it's 24. Office? The Office? Best thing about the new house? Owning a house. Doing what I want with it. What's my hidden talent? I don't know if I have any hidden talents. I know everyone says that as the first thought. Yeah. Baines or Coleman? I don't know, Baines is on penalties, isn't he? So I'm tempted to go that way. Oh, sorry, he's not on penalties. He could be. Do I play any musical instruments? So I can play Happy Birthday on the piano. When I was at school, I learned to play the cello a little bit, but like really a little bit. I'm not one of those people that can actually play stuff and they say they can. I'm really bad. Did you play Ultimate Fantasy Premier League a few years ago? Yes, but to be honest, I fell out of love with it. I kept forgetting to make transfers and stuff. Same reason I don't play the Sky game. Free hit or bench boost? Free hit every single day. India or Pakistan? I don't know. I wouldn't know enough about either, to be honest. Stats or eye test? Bit of both. Apple or Android? Android. More value for money. What book am I reading? I do not read enough books. Do I have any techers? I don't know. Pope or Heaton? I don't know. Pope's the end thing right now. How far will England go? They get out of the groups. Can they win the next one? Maybe they get to the quarters this time around. Millie or Zaha? We've got to go Zaha. I can't rely on a penalty merchant. Best movie you've seen this year? Have I even watched any movies? I've definitely watched a movie this year. I remember watching it on Sky. I can't remember what it is. I don't really watch too many movies. England starting keeper. I generally think on performances right now and who's the best English goalkeeper right now, it should be Pope. But I do get he's got no experience, so to throw him in a World Cup might be a bit tough. I'd probably go Pickford if we're playing three at the back. Excuse me. Shutter Island or Inception? Ooh, Shutter Island, I think. Inception was okay. Yeah, I know. Shutter Island, I think. Salah to cost more than Kane next season. No, I think Salah might be cheaper than Kane, you know. Trent Alexander-Arnold to the World Cup. Maybe as backup. I think, you know, Kyle Walker and Trippier still play ahead of him. Pickford for his distribution. Yeah, I kind of agree. Although I don't know if he's that good at it, to be honest. I think he's just best of a bad bunch. That's it. That's it. Time's up. Quick fire round. It's done. Finito. Finn. Right, what time are we at? Okay, let's do the polls. I'll give you 2 more minutes to vote on the polls. Click that little eye. and vote now. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. Let's try and get to 100 before the stream is out. We're on 59 right now. We can do more than that. Yeah, I did watch some of the FIFA tournament. Last football match I went to, Man United versus Arsenal, when they drew 1-1 right at the end of the season. Pizza or burger? I feel like pizza is probably better, but you have burgers more often. I'm going to go burger. Natch or Thatcher's? Neither. I just don't like cider anymore. Probably Thatcher's if I had to choose. Joe Hart's the World Cup? Nah, I don't need him. Have I considered Jesus and Aguero up front of your free hit? Could be an option. No, definitely not. I think only one of them will play if I don't think they're going to play with 2 strikers. Hang on a sec. Next door neighbour's saying something outside. I'm up talking to the dog. I'm sure they are. Why are you looking to next week when this one's not over? Well, yeah, but what can we do about this week? It's done now. No, not the water this time. When is the best time to click the free hit button? Just do it now. It's Mane instead of Firmino temperature. Yeah, it could be an option, yeah. Is my neighbour giving me the City lineup? I don't think so. Fortnite or PUBG? I actually much prefer watching Fortnite, but if I was going to play one, I'd play PUBG. Alright, let's do the polls. Let's do the polls. Oh damn, someone sent me loads of... As promised, here are my suggestions for improvements that can be implemented into FPL next season. Oof. Oh my god, that's a big essay. Okay, anyway, you should go on a TV show. Which one? Neighbours? I used to love Neighbours. Thoughts on Wolves? I don't really have many thoughts on Wolves. Congratulations. Welcome back to the Premier League. Don't really know any of their players. I'll scout them beforehand. We'll go from there. Okay, here we go. People change their tune, unsurprisingly probably. If you could pick one right now for Game Week 34, so obviously the second game, Game of Thrones. Let me come back to that one. Our Kane and Lukaku, who would you go for? Now, 83% are saying Kane, 16% saying Lukaku. So obviously most people now, in a one-game shootout even, sorry, they think Kane's going to win. I guess that's unsurprising, like I say. Lukaku disappointing. Kane disappointing too, but we got a lot of love for Kane. Not much for Lukaku. So 83% would choose Kane now if they could choose right now. Game week 34 points so far. So 41 to 50 is winning. That's where I am, I think. 43%, less than 41. 33%, so a third of you apparently got less than 41. So it's a low scoring week so far. 51 to 60 was 18%. Only 4% got 61 to 69. And 2 people out of the whole stream apparently, or out of everyone that voted, got 70 plus. Not a high scoring week at all so far. Did they show home and away in the UK? Yeah. Game week 35 captain. Guess who's top? You'll never guess. 56%. The guy that scores every week, Mo Salah. 15% saying a Man City mid. 12% Aubameyang. 11% on Jesus, and 10 people, 3% saying someone else. We'll see if that changes as the week goes on. And then the most important one, the best part of the roast dinner, 48% say the meat, 27% say the roast potatoes. Damn, people loving them roasties. 14% saying stuffing, that's my favourite part. 5% the veg, and 4% of you, 10 people, hate roast dinners. Not cool, man, not cool. Bread to dip in the gravy. I've never done that. Yeah, there's only 5 answers, boxes that you can put answers in. That's why there was no Yorkshire puddings, gravy, etc. If Deeney scores a hat-trick... That doesn't sound very likely to me, but enjoy the game. You never know, a couple of penalties. Have you ever dipped gravy in pitta brew? Nope. Choose a World Cup. I don't really know enough about all the national teams. I mean, Brazil looked like a good team from the outside. Germany, I suppose you'd have to include too. Belgium have got great players, but I just don't see them winning it. Who will get through to the Champions League final? Real Madrid, and I think Liverpool. And then Real Madrid will win. Am I tempted with a last-ditch differential free hit side to catch mid-league rival? Nah, just 80 points. He knows what he's doing. If it's 80 points and it's someone who I think isn't quite clued on, then first of all, I'd think how am I 80 points behind him? And secondly, I would probably go for it, but not this guy. I think I'd have to take too many risks. What I might do is find out if there's a second place prize first, because I should get that. Nah, of course England aren't going to win the World Cup, but look, I hope if we get to the semis, that would be amazing. If we get to the quarters and put on a good performance, do you know what, even that would be good. I mean, even the semi-finals is going to be so difficult. We've got to get out of the group first. I mean, we should, but you never know. Wouldn't be thinking any promoted forwards are good options. Gale scored 23 last year. Look how he's done. Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes someone comes up and does well. The problem with those players is, of course, they're very unlikely to consistently score the same amount of goals they scored in the Championship, in the Premier League. So it's about getting on at the right time. So how about assess from the fixtures really at the start? Come on. Never bet against Cristiano Ronaldo, Mark. Madrid defence will be torn apart by Liverpool. Maybe. See you later, Fuzzy. I think I'm going to leave it there, lads. I think we've just gone over the hour. We've done the polls. There's probably not too much more to talk about until the games are finished. I'm knackered. I would like to go to bed. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Next stream will be on Thursday. I will do it. There's a chance that I might put the stream up quite early. Yeah. I don't want to make any promises because I hate that. I may put the stream up maybe into the second half. I know a lot of people obviously want to watch the match. I may do too. We'll see how it's going. I may put it up a bit earlier just to see how the points roll in at the end and just do kind of live reaction and whatever. But either way, there'll be a stream on Thursday around 9:30 for sure. Yeah, let's hope the rest of Game Week 34 goes a bit better than it has done so far. And then I'll have a bit more of an idea of what I'm doing with a free hit. Scoutcast on Tuesday, stream on Thursday, some kind of video thrown in between. And yeah, I'll catch you then. Thanks to the 2 guys that donated tonight, Shamil and Stride102. Much appreciated. I will see you later, everyone. yeah, Thursday. Like, comment, share and subscribe. All that good stuff. Cheers.